Welcome to Rebel's Paradise, everyone. I'm your host, Marissa, and I'm here with my co-host, Dystro. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody had a really good weekend. I hope, for those of you who are watching the Super Bowl right now, or actually after we update this, it'll probably be almost over, but
Hmm.
by the time y'all see this, it will be over. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'm not a football fan, so I am not watching.
Me neither. I don't really care for the Super Bowl. It's just
I don't even like football.
that's like my dad. Like he doesn't like football. He doesn't like any sports hardly. But to each their own.
NASCAR is the way to go, man.
You're going in a circle, making a left turn.
But anyways, I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's hanging in there. And thank you guys for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. It's pretty basic. It's Shoot the Shit. Shoot the Shit episode 4. We have been doing the series since November, and we made it a promise that monthly we would do a Shoot the Shit episode just to unwind, kind of like mentally take a break from notes and having to stay on a topic and just talk about anything, really. Um, Man, it has been a wild month. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Uh. Jeez. It's like where to even begin, right?
Well, let's start with this. Yes, I know it's Super Bowl night, but to me, you know what that means? It just means that the Daytona 500 is coming up, but it's actually a week from today. So
Mm.
I'm excited.
Now, is it you're gonna be rocking your
My boy Joey, yeah, in the
boy
22.
Joey?
Oh man, he just won the championship too for 2022, which is awesome. So like, let's
Right.
see what he can do this year. I'm really excited. He's won a Daytona 500 in the past. I believe it was 2015 when he won, which is crazy. I'd like to see him win another one.
Hmm. It's like, yeah, like not a lot of people like enjoy NASCAR, but it's like the thrill of like seeing your favorite person or your favorite driver, I should say, like winning it. It's like that has to give you like some goosebumps or some chills on your spine.
Absolutely, absolutely, and especially when he won the championship not once but twice. He's won it twice in his career, and the first time was 2018. I remember that one very well. I actually cried that night because I was like so freaking happy, and then he just won again last year, which picture perfect. I mean, he drives the 22, and it was 2022 last year, so like it could have been any better.
Right.
And he's got fucking 3 kids now.
Man. I mean, well, those kids like they've got to like be like super thrilled to be like, my dad's like a NASCAR driver. Like it's just like that's so awesome. Like
It's like
that's
a
got to
big
be
like
yeah, that's a big flex.
it's just like wow. Like I have been a fan of Joey. Well, I started watching NASCAR I think in 2014. I kind of became a fan of him after that. Um, I personally only watch the Daytona 500. I watch both Talladega races. Usually there's 2 Talladega races, and I watch the very last race because those are like the most important races for me. Talladega is like a big, big track. It's like the biggest track that they go on. So
Hmm.
like I always try to watch those races because those get wild. Like oh man, like you go freaking 3, 4 wide down the freaking backstretch, and it's just like wow. Like I've seen them go 5 wide, and it's just like what.
What?
Now the most heartbreaking part is when you drive.
Oh yeah. It's like with like any of the like motorcycle races.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
when one person crashes, the whole herd crashes.
Yep.
A few people get away like scathed.
They
Like
always
just
call that the big one, the big wreck.
yeah, it's like oh shit, and it's like you gotta like go around it or something, or you gotta like brake like really, really hard. Gotta have your butt clenched when you do it. So
It's just
it's
like
like
I would have like such a hard time like timing like when I need to put my foot
mm,
on the brake versus like the gas, and it's just like
mm. It's like it's like any car race or motorcycle race or anything. It's like you don't know what's gonna come around that corner,
Yeah.
so you gotta brace for impact like right away. It's like since like like us playing like Forza and stuff. That's like we're kind of like we're not we're not really good drivers by any means, but it's like we're preparing ourselves for like something like that if we ever so do choose to go that route if we do, but it's like we're like learning to like take certain turns like and brake and then just go on that and then go on the straightaway and all that stuff and go on the gas on the straightaway, but then like brake like as soon as that one curve comes up, so
Right. Another thing that Forza kind of prepares you for in our case is like a demolition derby.
brake shit.
Just literally, that's all we fucking do is just crash into each other and break the game and just
We've broke that game like what, like so many
oh my
times.
god. Like it's like between that and the Pizza Place game on Roblox, like those two games we broke so freaking much.
It's like that and like 2K and well, 2K is it's always been
That
breakable,
game
but
breaks itself.
yeah, it breaks itself.
Fucking
Uh,
even 2K19, like we've broken quite a bit when we used to play.
mhm.
Oh my god, I miss that. I miss playing 2K19. There's just something about that game. It was just like so fucking special. I remember I bought it in Canada 2 years ago for like $20, and I looked on my Xbox, the Microsoft store. It was double on the store. I'm like, that's a fucking steal.
Yeah, it was literally a steal, and especially when the freaking title screen comes up, it's like blow my mind.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh, I hate that song.
It's like for the people that do not know, it's like when we ever booted up 2K19 and stuff, that the first song that comes on is "Blow My Mind," and it's like we literally just want to blow our minds out of that fucking song.
Literally, thank you, freaking Brian Danielson, for that.
Thanks, Brian.
Oh my god. I really want to like, because I know you can't play online anymore in that game, but I literally just want to go back on it myself and just see like which community creations did I download before the online stuff shut down.
Yeah, and me like I cannot find 2K19 anymore. Like,
I got lucky. I literally found it in 2021 in Canada. I think we were in Cornwall. It was me and Ken's, if y'all remember Ken's. Me and Ken's, we were walking through the mall and we went through this like pharmacy store in the mall. It was a little weird. It's kind of like a Walgreens. And they had fucking video games on clearance. And that was one of them. It was $20. I'm like, I'm fucking getting this. I don't care what it takes. I'm getting this because I heard nothing but good stuff about it, and the last time I played a wrestling game was 2K17, which I also have. So I was like, I gotta get my hands on this. Like, I'll be able to play online with people and stuff. And literally the next fucking year, they announced they're shutting the servers down. I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah, because like we got really lucky
Yeah,
doing
I'm
that.
so fucking glad I got the game. And honestly, I don't regret it either. Second best $20 I spent. The best $20 I spent was Skate 3 last year.
Yeah, and I did the a little bit of the After Dark stuff.
Oh, you did do it. How is it? Do you like it?
Oh, I love it. It it's interesting because it's like yeah, like you get to play, like you get to skate at night, like that's awesome. But it's like there's certain like um things like there's like a sanitarium um and like there's like a little platform like where construction is and stuff like that. There's like I think it was like a film or a photo shoot, I can't remember.
There's a whole bunch of like side story mode stuff on that map, which
Yeah.
is really cool. I did some of them and I actually did pretty good.
I think it was like a photo shoot or something. Um, but it was like you're on this like platform and you do a grind on a little bit of like of that platform, and then there's like like a wood plank going down, but it's like sideways.
Okay.
So it's like, and I just did like a horizontal like grind on that plank, and then I just did a kickflip off of it.
I can't remember which one I did like for that because there's like a couple other story mode things in there. I don't remember which one I did. I don't know if it was own the spot or own the lot. I don't remember if it was one of those. I'm pretty good at the own the spot ones. Those are pretty easy to do.
Yeah, those
Um,
are easy.
I literally just recently revisited Skate 3 yesterday, I believe, and I got a whole bunch of stuff done. And I finally finished my team because you have to, like, every time you reach a certain milestone, you get a new team member you can customize and name and stuff like that. I finally filled my team. So now I have to get to 1,000,000 board sales, and I'm pretty much done the story. So like that's gonna take me a while though, because I have only hard challenges left.
Yeah, I think I'm 3 out of 6 right now.
I'm at 5 out of 6 right now.
It's like it's gonna take a while. Like for some, it's like for some people, it's like, oh well, it's kind of easy. Well, it's like no, it's not easy. It's like you gotta do like nonstop grind on that.
I can definitely say this: the easiest like story mode part of the story is Hollow Meat. Like that is by far the easiest, most fun
Yeah,
because you're
'cause it's
just
like you
breaking
get
yourself.
break. Yeah, you're breaking yourself. Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, that was literally the best $20 I spent. I bought it at Walmart last year in the spring, and Ken's was with me, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get this game because originally I was going to buy it for myself for Christmas that year before, but I ended up just walking away from it. I don't know why I did that. I should have just bought it right then and there, but I waited and I got it in springtime. Like I saw it again at Walmart. I'm like, okay, I'm not turning this down. I'm getting this game, and I'm so glad I got it because the online servers are still open, which is crazy. This game's like almost 10 years old.
hmm It's just crazy to think about.
And I've wanted this game since I was in middle school because a YouTuber I used to watch, he used to play Skate 3, and I just always found it like such a fascinating game. Like it has like the ragdoll mechanics of like the Hollow Meat stuff, and you can do cool skateboard tricks and play online and build skate parks and stuff, and it's really cool. I really really like it.
Mhm. Um, just before we started recording this, I happened to look at my YouTube channel right now.
Hmm.
I am 50 subscribers away from 400.
Wow, so you're about halfway there now.
Yeah. Well, no, it's good. But yeah, like the views that I've been getting on the Dexter Loomis stuff, and I know, yes, like where's the Dexter Loomis stuff? It's like he's going on a little bit of a break right now because I kind of didn't want to go back to the heavyweight stuff
He broke his
because
nose.
he broke his nose. Yes, let's just say that. Because he was light heavyweight and heavyweight champ, a double champ. But as soon as you get both belts, you're automatically going to the next weight class, and I
Oh.
didn't want to do that again. Um, so I will bring him
Hmm.
up again, but after I'm done with all my John Moxley adventures, because like I'm currently working on that right now.
Right. Can't wait to see it. And I saw you also uploaded some of the stuff from Skate 3 from a couple nights ago.
Yes, I did that like earlier this morning.
Yeah, I saw the like that last one. Oh my God. Like when you like I made you fall and then like fucking maybe 2 seconds later I fall right next to you.
I said yeah, he got her revenge. Well, kinda.
Yeah, you fell and then I fell. So it's like, oh fucking hate.
But yeah, it's like the love that I've been getting on the Dexter Loomis stuff is like so surreal because two of the shorts have got 5,000
Oh
views
my
by now.
goodness.
One was from like 4 days ago, and then one was from 2 days ago. So
Hey, that's pretty good.
yeah, and it's like Hey, I'm doing something right. Am I all right?
Oh man, jeez, video games, video games. I need to get some new ones though, cause like I'm kind of like getting sick of some of the ones I play. Like I'm really glad I revisited Skate 3. Like I'm gonna have to do that again real soon. Just play a little bit more. Um,
I know like one of my
hmm,
my friends, my boss, Andy. How you doing? Um, he had recommended me a game called Party Panic. I told you about.
yes.
It's kind of like Mario Party, yes. Um, but it's actually like kind of fun because like I remember playing that game with him and another coworker of mine. Uh, if you know who you are, hi, how you doing? Um, we were playing it, and the whole time, me and her, we were just ganging up on Andy the whole time. We were just not letting him like win anything. Like he was like, okay, like all right, come on. And we're like, no, no, no.
Speaking of like Mario Party, oh my God, like I so badly want us, like both of us, to get our own like Nintendo Switches so we can play like Mario Party from like I don't know if you could play online. I think you can. Like you could play against other people online.
I think you can.
Because there is a Mario Party for the Switch. I so badly want to get that so we could just like all play like Mario Party. But I think we're the only two in our friend group that have a Switch.
Yeah, we would have a Switch, yeah.
I so badly want one. Plus, I want to get Animal Crossing too. Like, I want to work on that, but like, I got so much stuff coming up. Like, I have, I have to plan my Canada trip. I have to plan out my expenses for the fair, which is also that same month.
Mm.
I gotta make sure I have enough for like my Xbox subscription every 3 months, which I'm usually not too worried about that. I can usually afford it. Um, what else? There was something else I can't remember, but all in all, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I can't wait for spring and summer. I'm sick of winter. I'm sick of being cooped up in the house.
Hmm.
It gets tiring. Like just doing the same thing every day. Like getting up, doing housework, and then going upstairs, watching YouTube or doing something, waiting for the day to pass. Like that's sort of how my days have been lately. And sometimes I'll nap, um, but yeah. What was I
I was
gonna
about to say,
say?
well, not this week, because like I mean, because she has a server on Discord and stuff like that, and like we're kind of like not getting burnt out, but just kind of like
Worn out. Like there's a difference
just
between
worn
burnout and
out.
worn out. Like we just need to
Yeah, just
like
take a little
I yeah, just take
break.
a little breather. Like we're still gonna do our thing on Thursday with Blank. Like we are not skipping that. I am sorry. I will not skip that for the world. I don't care if the fucking sun is falling. I will literally listen
Sky's
to
falling.
Blank.
But yeah, it was just like nonstop, kind of like
Game, 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 game.
yeah, game, wrestling, game, wrestling, game, music, game,
Like
and
music, that's fine. Like I could do that, but like
yeah, but it's just because like it's just certain things like it's like then game, and then gaming, then game, and stuff like that, and it's just like there's like a little bit of wrestling mixed in there, but then it's just mostly game. So like it gets tiring after a while,
it
and it's like
does, and like
we
you kind of like run out of things to do in these games. Like if you
hmm
just take a break for a week, it saves you from like complete burnout from
for now,
games.
yeah.
So I think it's a good idea that the whole server as a whole takes a break from VC for about a week. Besides, with the exception of Thursday, um, just I'm gonna like go off and do my own things. Go re-listen to albums that I've wanted to re-listen to for a while. Play video games that I haven't played in a while by myself. Watch YouTube. Catch up on sleep a couple nights maybe. Just kind of like take a week off from me. Just like relax.
Yeah, because I mean, I got like YouTube content that I can upload and stuff like that. It it won't take me like I don't know, like a few seconds, because it's just like okay, yep, video's up, cool, I'm done.
Well,
Just
this is not gonna. disturb the podcast. Like we're still on
No,
the same routine. Like I could never get sick of the podcast, to be honest.
it's just we're just taking a mental kind of break from just doing VCs every
For
night.
a week. Yeah, I was gonna take a break for a week and then we'll be right back at it a week from today.
Yeah,
But yeah, podcast, nothing's changing. Like that's
yeah.
never changing. Not
We
anytime
we
soon,
we
anyways.
won't let down the people. We won't let down the people.
Oh God.
All 20 of you.
Oh God. 20, maybe more that just don't have a YouTube account and can't subscribe.
Right? Hey.
I used to be one of those people. Didn't have a YouTube account, so I couldn't subscribe.
Oh yeah, me too. I was like that.
Oh
Um,
man.
but like I wanted to ask this question because it's like since we're on the Blink-182 pilgrimage right now,
Hmm.
this coming Thursday we're on Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, and then the last album's Dude Ranch.
Yep.
Out of all the albums so far that we've listened to, including Buddha, like we've listened to on our own
Yep.
time,
I just finished that one tonight.
what songs were your favorite, or like did you have like a recommendation from each album?
Oh boy, this is going to be difficult. Now, with Buddha, it's hard because it's literally almost like a clone of Cheshire
Cheshire
Cat
Cat, yeah.
with like a few like exceptions. So I really don't know if I should like put one from Buddha because, like I said, it's like a clone.
Well, yeah, like I would just combine Buddha and Cheshire Cat. I would just
Okay.
combine them both.
See, and then there's also that problem where there's some songs from Cheshire Cat that are not on Buddha. So let me go take a look real quick. I'm gonna go look on my Spotify real quick 'cause I just finished Buddha tonight.
I
Um,
I'll go ahead and just do like my first one if that's okay while you look.
yeah, go ahead.
Um, from Buddha and Cheshire Cat, I'm gonna say M&M's.
Okay, because Eminem's is not on Buddha, but it is on Cheshire Cat.
I would say, well, I know Carousel is on Buddha.
Yep.
Same with Cheshire Cat, but I told you it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Carousel. But if we're going off based off like Buddha and stuff, I would say Carousel, maybe.
Okay, so for Buddha, I've got My Pet Sally. I like that one. It's really short, but I really like it.
Yeah.
And then for Cheshire Cat, oh man, I got
I
like
I
two.
I I would say like M&M's for Cheshire Cat. It's so funny.
Just
It's
About
like
Done would be mine.
just about done.
But
I thought what was it? It wasn't from was it from oh yeah, it was Depends.
depends. The closing track of Cheshire Cat.
That's so fucking
Oh
random.
God, I love. Okay, and then we
Um
move on to. Okay, we haven't done Dude
we
Ranch
haven't done
yet.
Two Ranch yet, but we're
We
on
did do Enema of the State.
yeah.
Oh, let me go look at that one. I already. I'm like, I'm starting to forget like which songs belong to which album.
Um, I would say, I would say like,
Okay.
uh,
Well, I got mine.
now I gotta go look.
Well, mine would have to be Dysentery Gary. That's the one where it's like, he's a fucking weasel.
Um, hmm, I have to go look now.
So Dysentery Gary would be mine for that one. And
I would,
obviously, we're doing Take Off Your Pants and Jacket this week.
I would say, Anthem for
Anthem?
me.
Okay, that's a good one. Ooh.
Uh, yeah, then we would be on Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
And then we're on self-titled or untitled. Some people say it's untitled, but whatever.
I'd say self-titled, but whatever. Um, I would say Feeling This, probably.
I'm gonna go with Stockholm Syndrome. I like that one.
Mhm. It's between Feeling This and Down for me.
Because with Stockholm Syndrome, I like the play on between, like, I like the back and forth between Tom and Mark on the vocals. This was
Hmm.
the first thing I remember. Now it's the last. Like I love that. It works really good. Um, you said Down would be your other one. I like that one too.
Down, 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 down.
Okay, and then we have My Beloved Neighborhoods. I love that
That's
album.
say okay. I would say After Midnight for mine.
Yeah, that would be mine too though. Like I feel like that's like a popular favorite.
Uh, and then we are on
California.
California.
Gotta
And
go look at
plus,
that.
yeah, Matt Skiba, he replaced Tom in that, but it's like, I think he did pretty good, even
I
though
think
he was on two albums. But
like my unpopular opinion, I think he did better on California than he did on Nine. That's just my opinion.
yeah, I think so too. Like, I think it's just because on Nine they were just trying out different stuff, like they were being a little bit experimental with it. It's kind of like something that you would hear on the radio sort of music, I would believe. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I
But
heard Bored to Death on Show. That was the first time I heard
mhm.
it. It was like 2016. I was in Canada.
Yeah, like Bored to Death is like one of those it's not over, it's a little bit overplayed, but it's not like
I
super.
barely hear it anymore, which makes me so sad.
Um I okay, so the funny the like one of the two funny ones for me is Build This Pool and Bohemian Rhapsody. Those are like the two funniest ones
I
for me.
wanna see some
Yeah,
negativity. That's
I
why I
built it.
built this pool. That's it.
Is that it?
Like besides those two funny ones, I'd have to say my go-to is Kings of the Weekend. I really like that one.
Hands on the weekend. I would say Sober for mine.
Sober is a good one too. I have that one on my go-to playlist. And then we're on to Nine, which unfortunately I wasn't crazy for this album, but I'm not going to go into depth about it in this episode because we're going to be doing an album ranking for Blank very soon. Um, but I will say there were a couple songs I did like, and one of them I could definitely mention is No Heart to Speak of.
Hmm. Okay. Mine would probably be I really wish I hated you.
I feel like I should probably give that album a second chance. Like on my own, I might do that this
Yeah,
week.
I would because it's like I really liked it.
I
Like,
just like I find there was more of like a poppy sound to it, and like I'm not really crazy about that with a lot of bands, but
mm.
again, not totally terrible. It's just I don't. It's not really my thing. It's
Yeah,
like a ball breaker kind of thing. Like it's not totally terrible, but it's just not my thing.
right.
Couldn't get into it, but man, let me tell you, out of all these albums, I feel like the one that really lit a spark in me was Neighborhoods.
Yeah, and that was like the first album that we had too, which is
I was like
crazy.
very, very skeptical about that album too because I heard like a lot of mixed things about it, but I really, really liked it. It lit a spark inside of me. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a fun little adventure.
Yeah, and it's like we're like, two albums away from like finishing it too. So, and then like after that, we're on to Def Leppard. So
Man,
it's
that
like
is going to be a little freaking demon ride, we'll call it. I fucking love Def Leppard.
and like I've said before, like I'm a novice at Def Leppard. She isn't. She's seen this band in concert like what, once?
Once, I wish I saw it twice, but I saw him once. I was 10 years old. It was in 2012, Saratoga Springs, August 21st, I believe. Oh my god, I love Def Leppard, and I haven't listened to them like in depth in so long. Like I'm long overdue, and there's also like albums I have never listened to before. Like I've never listened to Euphoria in full, and that's from like '99. I've never listened to Slang in full, which is from like '95, I believe. That
Hmm.
album is probably the worst Def Leppard album on record, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. Actual freaking like music critics have said that this is probably the worst Def Leppard album they've ever written because at this time the 90s era grunge dominated everything, and
Mm-hmm.
Def Leppard was trying to change their sound to fit that because they were kind of afraid of falling off, so to speak. And I feel like a lot of bands did that, and a lot of it didn't work out, which sucks. So causing them to kind of drift off the mainstream. And that's kind of what happened with Def Leppard when they released Slang. Slang did not work out. It was a very bad failed attempt of grunge. And Def Leppard, I'm sorry, but y'all do not sound good as grunge. Y'all are your fucking regular good old hair metal like that you should be sticking with.
Yeah, and it's like I think the only song that I've heard from them is like Photograph.
And
Like
that's from
that's like
Pyromania.
well, and then the one that you sent me like months ago, like one of their like recent ones,
Oh, Kick from the new
Kick.
album.
Yeah,
Man. And
that
that
was
too,
on
I
forever
haven't listened to any of the new stuff from like 2002 up, which is like from X all the way to the Diamond Star Halos album that just dropped last year.
ago.
Like, I haven't listened to any of that. So it's gonna be
Hmm.
all new to me. And then there's like On Through the Night, which is their debut album. I haven't even listened to that either. So like that's also going to be new for me.
Right,
And everything in between I've listened to. I've listened to High and Dry, Pyromania, Hysteria, and Adrenalize. I've listened to all of those, and they're really good.
right.
But it has been quite some time. 10-year-old me really, really is telling almost 21-year-old me to go and listen to them again. And then some.
Mm,
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to spend months on end because I think there's 12 albums, so it's going to take us a few months.
yeah,
But nothing's going
it's
to beat the AC/DC one. That was like 18, 17, 17
yeah,
albums.
yeah. It was 17.
Man.
That okay. That was like what, like 2 months?
Yeah, we started in October and we ended in the middle of December, like literally like the 15th of December.
Yeah, like and plus like we were doing like what, 2 albums a week?
Yeah, with Blink, we're only doing one album a week, and we started January 5th, and we're almost done. We're going to be done by the end of February, so
Yeah, so and plus like I think Blink is like it's like more our like wheelhouse a little bit. It's like I'm not knocking on AC/DC or anything, but it's just like I think Blink is like more, how should I put it? More
our
like our
forte, like,
yeah, like our forte a
kinda,
little bit.
yeah. The thing is, though, with AC/DC, I grew up around it because my dad was a like big, big fan. He went to one of the concerts. He's got shirts, he's got albums, he's got cassette tapes. He has a tattoo on his arm. My dad is an AC/DC fanatic, and because of that, I'm an AC/DC fanatic. But I think I'm a little more advanced because, yeah, I don't have the tattoo, but I have all the albums. My dad did not have every single album, not even the new ones. And thanks to your help last year, you helped me acquire the rest of the albums that I was missing. So,
Yep, yep, yep.
clap, 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 clap. And I do have shirts. I have never seen them in concert. It'll probably never happen at this rate. I don't think they're ever going back on tour by the way it looks, but who am I to
Uh,
speak?
yeah, I mean you never know. Like I was like contemplating about like going to um oh, like a Blink show like coming up in May or something.
They're going to Montreal too, and it's hurting my soul because I want to go. But like, I need to like think of like the summer. Like, if they were going there in the summer, I would have maybe planned that out. But they're not coming here in the summer. They're going in like spring, and it's just like, oh, that's kind of what happened with Billy Talent too last year. Like, they were going on tour for the new album. They went
Hmm.
to Montreal in the spring.
You're like, what the fuck?
But Metallica's going to Montreal this summer.
Yeah, to like and it's promoting their new album, which is like I hope it's like it sounds good so far from the two songs that I've heard, Lux Eterna and Screaming Suicide.
I've heard both. I prefer Lux Eterna over the other one, but
Like the screaming suicide one, it's like it has like a personal message behind it through like James his eyes and stuff.
Okay, I didn't know
Yeah, it's like I heard through a YouTuber called Alien Senpai, who's a Twitch streamer, and uh she does like music reviews and stuff like that. She's watched like Dio, she's watched Metallica, she's like watched like anything and everything Queen's Strife and stuff. Um and when she watched the Screaming Suicide video, it was like you could see like James like talking to himself and like screaming at himself and stuff. Well, she paused it and she said like I think at a live show James had said like he was going through some mental health stuff, and it was like he was almost contemplating suicide at one point.
that. Wow.
Yeah. So like when I heard that, I was like, oh shit, like this is like what he was going through in his head. And
Jesus.
it's so it's so scary to think about that, but it's like he's still here today and he's still rocking.
Thankfully, yeah. Like, oh my god. Now,
Um
I'm not like your super
yeah.
ultra mega like Metallica fan like I am with like Blake or Billy Talent or AC/DC. No, I'm not a super big fan. Like, I'm not really obsessed with them, but I do like some of their stuff. Like, I've heard a lot of like the mainstream songs and plus the new
Mhm.
stuff now. So I don't know. Like, I'm really curious to see which direction they're gonna go with this album. Um,
I this is just my take on it. I think they will go back to their roots, like what made them popular.
right,
Like I think that's what they're going for, but having a good like positive message behind it through all their songs. Like I think Lux Eterna is like eternal light, so like a light at the end of the tunnel sort
yeah,
of thing. And then Screaming Suicide's like, yeah, like suicide's not the answer. Seek help wherever you can get it, sort of thing. I'm thinking that's what they're going for
right.
with all their songs. That's what I'm thinking. But
Now that I think about it, there's like a lot of groups like releasing music. We just got a new Yumi at Six album, as well as Paramore and Pierce the Veil. Like, what the
mhm.
fuck? Emos rejoice!
It's 2007, 2008 all over again.
Oh god! And then we have fucking Fall Out Boy releasing their album in March, and then we've
hmm
got Blink. We don't know when that's coming out. We don't even have an album name yet. We have only heard one track, and it was in October. Like, come on, we're fucking starving. Mark, we're starving.
Travis, we're starving. I need a TV. um, oh, that's another one from Cheshire Cat. Um,
It's just like this is the year the emos rejoice.
yeah, it's like I wish they would like. Okay, I wish they would bring it back like Vans Warped Tour for like just one day, like maybe 1 or 2 days, just
Oh
at least.
god, like if like honestly, please, because the thing is, Billy Talent performed a Warp Tour in the past, and that's also what kind of helped them gain their popularity. Not so much in the states, but in Canada and like
Yeah.
Germany and stuff. Like people caught wind of it, but
Mm.
I would kill to see Warp Tour. Like I just want to see Fall Out Boy and Billy Talent and fucking Pierce the Veil and Blink all in like one fucking show. Like give it to me.
It's it's funny that when you said Pierce the Veil, I heard one of their newer tracks on the radio the other day.
Hmm, that's
It was like
interesting.
it was like the last little bit of it, but like I was like, okay, well I know that's Vic. I know that's Vic. Because I could just tell by his voice.
Yeah, this might be another good year for music, guys. Like God knows what else is to come. Like we're only into the second month of the year. Now, I don't remember when we did an episode last year on the show where we talked about bands that are coming out with new music for 2022. Man, that was a long freaking list. Because we had Billy Talent, we had Def Leppard, we had Shinedown.
hmm
Why am I fucking forgetting already? We had Nickelback release theirs in like November.
Mm-hmm.
We had like a lot of these big groups like releasing shit. Like I was surprised by Def Leppard to be honest because Def Leppard's been around since the late 70s, early 80s, and it's crazy that they're still out here making music, going on tour, etc., etc. Like, and there's like still like producing big sales, like on concert tickets. Like, fucking one of the biggest concerts of 2022 was Def Leppard going on tour with Motley Crue and Poison. Like, wow.
Right.
I would kill to see all three of those groups live. Now, I'm not really a Motley Crue fan per se, but I love Poison, and I've seen Poison live before with Def Leppard, and let me tell you, they fucking rock the house. It's fucking amazing. Ah,
I was
I
about to
got I
say.
got chills right now, just like I got chills.
Speaking of like artists coming out with music in like like 2022 and stuff. I was looking at like 2023 sort of stuff, and towards the end of this month, Adam Lambert's coming out with a new
That's right.
album and stuff. And
That's
so
right.
is Godsmack too.
I forgot about Adam Lambert for like a split fucking second. I forgot about that. And I think it's like all cover songs too. Like he did a cover of a Tears for Fears song in the past, and he did what did he do? Oh, he just did a really good cover. I don't know who it was and what song. I gotta go look it up because I'm gonna feel like shit if I don't tell
It was
y'all.
like it's a Adam Lambert, and then there's like Godsmack coming out later this month, like a new Godsmack, which is awesome. And then Steel Panther of all people,
Oh
of
my
all bands,
god.
yeah.
Every fucking time I think of Steel Panther, I think of the time Billy Talent dressed up as Steel Panther for a show in like 2013. But I think I've showed you those pictures. Fucking Ben was
Yeah,
wearing a
you
fucking
showed me.
wig.
Yeah, you showed me. Like, what the hell are they doing?
So Adam just released a cover track of Holding Out for a Hero. And then
Mm.
before that, I could have sworn that he released a different one. Wait, when the fuck was this? Oh, this was last year. I need this year's. He really, I thought he released another one. I could have fucking sworn he did. But yeah, he's got a new album coming out at the end of this month. I'm actually really excited because I've been an Adam Lambert fan for a very long time. Since back to the Idol days of Adam Lambert. But I can't wait to hear it. Honestly, I really can't wait to hear it. The album's called High Drama, by the way. It's coming out
Yeah.
on the 24th.
Um, All Time Low's coming out with stuff like next month. Oh, and
Yeah.
Black Honey too.
Oh, nice.
I'm just like looking and stuff, like just trying to see like if there's anything like.
Now, oh, okay, here it is. So he did a cover of Duran Duran's track "Ordinary World."
Ordinary world.
That's really fucking cool. I haven't listened to it yet though, so I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna wait till the album comes out though. I'm not gonna like spoil it for myself.
So, Metallica's 72 seasons come out April 14th. Not too
Oh,
far away.
I kind
Not
of
too
feel
far
like
away.
lost without like the Weezer EPs. Like I'm kind of lost.
uh, oh wow, Smashing Pumpkins, nice.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
I,
It's like I'm trying to like find stuff.
that's
Dave
what I'm
Dave
kind of doing.
Dave Matthews Band. Wow, okay. I didn't know they were still making music.
Oh, are we getting a new U2 album? Or is it just like a compilation album?
I would say
Songs of Surrender. What the hell is this?
I would say probably
Oh, it
compil.
is a new
Is it?
album coming out on the 17th of March. It'll comprise of re-recorded and reinterpreted versions of 40 different songs from the group's back catalog. Hmm.
Well, I guess we would have to check that out then.
Oh my god! Like this, like re-recorded or reinterpreted versions of these songs. Okay, I'm kind of interested in that. I'm a U2 fan.
Yeah, me too.
Like you said, Smashing Pumpkins.
June 2nd, Noel Gallagher.
Uh, from fucking Oasis. Honestly, Liam's the better brother. I'm just gonna say that right now. Y'all can fight me on that. Liam is the better brother of the two. Just
So
saying.
I was looking at like unscheduled and TBA and stuff. It says Airborne's supposed to be coming out with
Oh
another
God,
album, I guess.
that's gonna be great.
Anthrax,
Ooh,
awesome.
Theory of a Dead Man's coming out with one as well, March 17th.
I haven't. Okay, have you heard like any like a lot of Theory of the Dead Man at all?
Yes, I have, and I heard their new track called Dinosaur, and that's actually,
Oh,
I
I
believe
love
that's the
Dinosaur.
name of the album too. No, the name of
Yeah,
the album, yeah, is it? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that track on Show'em. They played it because it was like their shiny new song of the week. It's like one of their segments they do, and they played it, and
Mm,
I'm like, wow, this is pretty good.
Previous. Okay.
So there's this band that um
Stained.
some friends of mine have been talking about in the HDC Discord server that I'm in, known as In Rock We Trust. And the group's called, what the fuck is it? Is this the name of the group or is this the name of the album? I'm gonna have to look it up now. Okay,
Sweet.
so what the fuck am I doing? Why isn't it loading? I hate when that happens. Like when you're trying to look something up and your phone just decides like, no, you're not. You're not searching this yet.
Yeah, I hate that too. Technology, people.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking take that back. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to take that back because like I literally can't fucking do anything with my phone right now.
Um,
But
but Seven Does is coming out with new stuff. Stained as well.
oh god, Stain, we're going back to Dad Rock in '03.
I'm on the ocean.
I love his voice though, like for real.
I'm looking. Oh, Killers too.
Oh god, not the war between them and Fall Out Boy.
And
We're
even
literally
Avenged
going back to
Sevenfold.
'05.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, really, with what Parable, like Paramore's like '07, like Pierce Vale's like what, like 2010s, I would believe. Something
Right around that.
around there.
They really peaked between 2012 and 2014, I'd say.
Yeah, because I like Bulls in the Bronx, and I think
Now
right.
I can definitely say the biggest album of 2022 was definitely Ozzy's Patient Number 9.
I didn't listen to that one yet.
It is really, really good. And
I I heard I think the last album before that one. Um, and I gotta go look it up.
oh yeah, I forgot. We might be getting another Slipknot kind of album. Hopefully it's better than the last one. Um, it's called Look Outside Your Window. Now, this album was released during their not released, excuse me. It was recorded during their sessions in '08 when they were recording the album All Hope Is Gone, which that album's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. So basically, all of these recordings are going to be from the '08 era of Slipknot. So this is going to be interesting. I just hope it's better than the last album that came out. Oh my goodness.
um, our good buddy Ken's, he'll probably be like all on top of that. Like
Yeah.
he would be like, okay, um, because I heard the latest track that came out from Slipknot. Um,
I
oh
haven't
god,
even listened to it yet, actually.
it's kind of. I'm trying not to like bury it, but it's just like it's kind of out there. I mean, it's Slipknot. I mean, what can you expect? But
Right. I'm going to listen to that on my own time.
so okay, the one that I listened to from Ozzy was "Ordinary Man." That's the one I
Okay.
listened to.
I've heard the title track, Patient Number 9, because Sean plays a lot of Ozzy lately, ever since the new album came out. And even before then, they played a lot of Ozzy. Let me see. I know that what the fuck's the other one? Ah, crap. I don't remember the name of the song, the other one that I heard. Damn, they're all really good though. It'll come to me after we fucking stop recording.
Oh
But
yeah,
Honestly, if I were to recommend an album from 2022, it has to be that one. That one just really blew everybody out of the water. And considering Ozzy's health is kind of on a decline, it's still good to hear new music from him. It's still good to realize
Hear
that
his
he's still
voice.
kicking, he's still singing, and just like still making stuff for everybody. And he's a crazy motherfucker.
It reminded me of this Family Guy like little like skit, I guess, who you call it. And it had to do with Ozzy Osbourne, and it was like Peter was saying like, man, do you remember the time where like Ozzy Osbourne like stopped the whole show so he could just eat a PB and J sandwich? And it's like it cuts to fucking Ozzy Osbourne like I think at like Woodstock or something. And he's like, now before I keep playing, he's like, I'm gonna eat this sandwich. And like every time he takes a bite, the crowd like it goes like, whoa, yeah, take that bite. And it's just like
I want to see this.
I'll send it to you after we're
Oh my
done recording.
god.
And it's like he takes like maybe like 3 or 4 bites or something like that. He's like, "Oh, I finish it later, yay!"
It kind
It's
of
like,
sounds like something Ozzy would do, to be
oh yeah,
honest.
probably. I was like, oh my god, that sounds like was something what Ozzy would do.
I'm not even like a huge crazy fan of Ozzy either. Like I just know like his mainstream stuff and then like the new stuff.
hmm
So it's really good stuff though. But well, we are at the 51-minute mark, so I think we're going to conclude this episode of Shoot the Shit. I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, yeah, this is just another good old relaxing episode where we just start blabbling about nothing. Um, so before we conclude, I got a couple things to mention. Next episode, we are wrapping up. Finally, we are wrapping up our AC/DC album ranking with part 3. This will be our top 5, numbers 5 to 1. This is going to be interesting because I want to see where the hell you put those albums on the list. Watch it be like completely wrong, completely irrelevant.
well, you never know. You
It puts
never know.
fucking puts my favorite album at number 5. Like really?
Which would be Blow Up Your Veer, correct?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Oh, this ain't looking good, kids.
No. That's
Anyways,
all the time we have, folks.
so yeah, you guys won't want to miss that. That'll be this Thursday. Finally wrapping up our ACDC stuff. For now, we're gonna have to revisit the songs though. We're gonna have to rank our songs, our favorite songs of all time. So that'll be coming up after that, but don't know when. Um, I also have Song of the Night tonight, and in honor of, unfortunately, fucking Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is this week on Tuesday, the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, you schmucks. Um, but no, in honor of Valentine's Day, I'm going to spread a little bit of love of my own and pick tonight's Song of the Night, which is REM's The One I Love. And
Hmm.
I love REM, I really do. And I feel like this song is the perfect
This
song to
one
play for
goes out
Valentine's Day.
to the one I love. That's like a really catchy song too.
It is. I hear it weekly on the radio. But so, if you guys want to hear REM's "The One I Love," be sure to click on the top right hand corner of the video. There will be a link that pops up towards the end. It'll take you to a video to listen to the song. So go ahead and click on that when it pops up and enjoy. So, if you guys stuck around to the very end, we greatly appreciate your support. Be sure to follow us on social media by clicking on the link in the description below, which will take you to the link tree, which has Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, as well as Dystro's gaming YouTube channel, as we mentioned previously on the episode. Go subscribe to him, go watch his stuff, and send him some love. Please. It's Valentine's Day. Well, not yet, but it's Valentine's Day week.
2 days removed.
Oh, God. Fuck the chocolates. Give him some subscribers.
It's like what Forrest Gump used to say: "Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get."
Oh god. But anyways, yeah, go subscribe to him and make sure to follow us on social media, keep up to date with the podcast in case something goes wrong and we can't upload. Once again, be sure to take a listen to tonight's Song of the Night by REM, and thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you guys this Thursday. Peace.
Peace.